Welcome to a new video. It is a little bit rainy here today, a little bit gloomy, but I actually don't mind that every once in a while because I have a little bit of a cold anyway, so by taking it chill and just being inside, listening to the rain on the roof, right, is pretty good. But in this video I'm going to talk about two types of desire that we can have. If we talk about spiritual terms, we usually hear that desire is something bad, but there is actually one type of desire that is good for us to have. But in this video I'm going to differentiate the two. One desire is going to make us suffer and the other one is going to make us feel good. So the first type of desire will always operate from a place of lack. This is the egoic desire, and this is the type of desire that will make us feel unhappiness until we get what we want, and then we will keep chasing the next all the time. Next. That's the type of desire that we're always going to be stuck in a loop of chasing. We're never going to be fulfilled this way. This type of desire comes from the ego, and it's the belief that whenever I achieve XYZ in the future, objects, materialistic things, relationships, destinations, achievements, then I will be happy. And with this mindset, we will actually never be happy because we will always chase something external. We're always going to operate from a place of lack, thinking that something is lacking inside of me and I need to attain something external to make myself feel good about myself. It's the belief that fulfillment will be found externally. So you can think about this. If you feel like something is missing inside of yourself, you're desiring something, like a relationship for example, that this specific person is going to make me feel whole. That's never going to happen. Because how are you supposed to add something external to your own life to make you feel more of yourself? Logically, it can never happen that way, right? You have to be able to give that to yourself. So this whole that you're seeking for is actually what you are looking for when you stop the chase. When you stop the chase, that part of yourself will naturally shine through. The activity of the mind that is looking for happiness outside of ourselves, in what I just said, relationships, objects, destinations, achievements, that activity in itself is what is keeping us away from realizing that we already have everything we're looking for. We are the goal. We are the thing that we're looking for. We're just conditioned to believe that whenever we attain something, then this sense of lack will disappear. And this is the biggest paradox ever. Because we totally unconsciously will keep chasing this thing in the belief that we're going to feel complete somehow. And this is always going to make us suffer. Because we're telling ourselves that we will be unhappy until we get what we want. And actually, that specific moment when we get that desired thing, that is enlightenment. Because that is the end of seeking. That peace, that happiness we're feeling from attaining something outside of ourselves is what enlightenment is. It's basically the end of seeking. The end of suffering is the end of seeking. So when we stop the chase for this external thing, when we give up the seeking, when we attain what we want, then we will feel moments of enlightenment and happiness and fulfillment until our mind tells us that we need something else. And then this sense of lack is going to start happening inside of us again. We're going to start feeling incomplete again and start this chase all over again. This type of desire will always make us suffer, like I said. So by realizing that this activity of the mind that is always looking for happiness is the activity that is keeping us away from realizing happiness, that we already have everything we're looking for. So if we would take away this activity of the mind that is always looking externally for happiness, we would walk around and be happy all the time. We would be peaceful all the time because we wouldn't have anything to chase. We would be complete as we are. Nothing is missing there. So that is the first type of desire, and this is the negative one. This is the one that will always make us suffer. The second type of desire is the desire to share what we already have with everyone else. It's like sitting at the dinner table, right? I mean, can you pass me the beans, please, for example, and then you share, with somebody. You want people to have what you have. You want people to realize what you have realized. That's why a lot of people on a spiritual journey are looking to help other people realize the same thing. Because when we are on a spiritual journey, we find happiness and peace within. We realize that we are everything that we have been looking for. I am the goal, right? There's nothing external that's going to make me more of what I already am. I already have everything I need. But obviously progressing towards something is different. Because progress in life equals well-being. Progress equals purpose. Progress gives us meaning to pursue something. But it's not the destination that is giving us the desired thing. It's the progression towards the destination. The journey is the goal, right? The journey is the destination. It's the progression towards something that gives us the inspiration and happiness in life, or well-being. We should already have that sense of wholeness, completeness inside of ourselves, progressing towards something. But progression gives us meaning and reason and purpose. But the second type of desire is like, I want people to feel whatever I feel. I want people to realize exactly this that I'm talking about right now. That type of desire. Because that type of desire is service to others. It makes a better world. It gives us something to strive for. We want to create a better community. We want people to feel more peace, more connection, more community, more love. That type of desire. Can you see how this desire is just giving us meaning in life? This type of desire is actually giving us purpose in itself. How can I create more impact in my own life? How can I impact more people around me so that they can feel whatever I'm experiencing? Right? So this type of desire is giving us a sense of direction, a sense of purpose, a sense of meaning, a sense of abundance. So the first type of desire will always operate from a place of lack and service to self, egoic desire. It's like, I'm gonna make myself better somehow by attaining this. This is for me, I'm gonna take and keep this for myself to make myself enhanced, more powerful. You know, greed and power comes from this type of desire. And the other type of desire is, I want everyone to have what I have. I want everyone to discover what I have discovered. I want everyone to thrive. See how these two are completely different. One is service to self, the other one is service to others. It's the same type of desire. Like, I really want this thing. I really want to achieve this thing. But they come from completely different sources, right? The first one is going to be egoic all the time. And it's going to make us suffer because we're never going to feel fulfilled this way, ever. The other one is all about community, abundance. You know, it comes from a place of, I already have everything and I want to share this with as many people as I can. So when we finally learn this activity of the mind, there's always looking externally for happiness, and we can start tracking this. When we feel like something is missing, we can just ask ourselves, oh, what am I lacking at the moment? Why do I feel like I'm lacking? Why do I feel like I'm lacking something? Oh, it's because I'm thinking that happiness can be found somewhere else and here in the now. If we can simply just remind ourselves of that absolute truth, that I already have everything I'm looking for, then we will stop suffering straight away and we'll realize that, oh, I already have everything I need. I'm abundant. So by simply reminding ourselves that this activity of the mind that is looking externally for happiness is the activity that is keeping us away from realizing that we already are happy. This thing in itself, just by realizing this thing, by becoming aware of this activity of the mind, we will have solved a big mystery and a secret to living a happy life forever. Oh, the sun is actually coming through right now. I'm not going to complain about that because I'm pretty addicted to sunlight, as everyone is, right? But if you are interested in learning more about this sort of behavior of the mind, and if you want to start a self-realization journey, I'm offering coaching and I also have a community. So if you're interested, go into my calendar link. It's the first link in the description. Book a free clarity call and I will do the best I can to get you started on your own self-realization journey so you can discover this truth for yourself. If you're interested in more, I got a free community with free content, courses, material, everything for you to learn as much as you can about this stuff. That'll be the second link. Join my community. And yeah, take part of that because I'm very happy with whatever I'm doing at the moment. I just want to spread this to as many people as I can. But I hope that you learned something in this video and that you got some value out of this. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.